Men, why do you often say you're fine even when you're not? Anything I say can and will be used against me. Because nobody really cares. Honestly, it's because if I say anything otherwise I am almost inevitably left hanging and I end up feeling marginally worse. Because if I tell you I'm not fine, it inexplicably somehow turns into me trying to comfort and reassure you. No, it's not because of you. No, I'm not mad that you thought this was all about you. Well, you shouldn't feel guilty. I'm sorry you're upset now. Of course I still love you. I'm sorry for upsetting you, honey. No, I promise I'm fine. Everything is perfect. Because anytime a man vents, it's often on deaf ears or used against them, so we tend to just bottle it up. Honestly, no one really listens. You get about 5 words in and people decide where they think you're going with this. Then they talk about the thing instead of what you're talking about. No matter what you say, it's usually easier for me to work through and process things myself than put the effort into fighting to be understood. Because nobody actually cares about your problems or wants to hear about them. Because no one really wants to listen. Because growing up I was pressured to not express any feelings and to suck it up. People don't actually want to hear about your problems. They say they do, because they feel obligated to give a socially acceptable answer. Men are still held to anachronistic gender roles. Because our vulnerability is often weaponized against. And worst of all, it's usually someone who wanted us to be vulnerable that does it. If I started saying what's wrong, I don't know when I'd stop. A lot of people would feel bad, and I'd most certainly feel worse. Sometimes not talking is better. Because I think most believe that nobody truly gives a fuck. Because nobody actually cares whether I am or not. Nobody wants to hear if I'm not. They just want to hear I'm fine, so they can go on about their day with the knowledge that everything is right as rain. Because you don't really care and will use it against me in the future. Weakness will be used against us. It's unlikely that any assistance will actually come from the discussion, just rather not talk about it. No one cares about my problems and I don't want to share them just to have them used against me. Because casual friends don't want to hear why I'm not fine and my wife has got her own shitches stressed out about. Hearing my shit isn't going to do her any good. Nobody wants to hear it. Trust me. Because nobody has the time or cares to hear the weight of the shit that we feel that we are under and trying to crawl out from.